Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. And today I'll be reading Akatsuki Exterior by Love Katsuki Bakugou on Tumblr. So let's get into it. There were a lot of things that irritated Katsuki to no end, and the previous week had just jumped all over his last nerve. He had been heckled by his so-called friends about how he was spending his Friday night, but it wasn't as if he really cared. Alright, maybe he did. Even if only a little bit. But it was only because of you. Because you would be there. He was taking you to your high school prom. Something that was extremely important to you. And hurriedly, that automatically made it important to him as well. However, and unfortunately for him, he got the short end of the stick. His mom constantly breathing down his neck. His friend cracking jokes at him. And he had to buy you a corsage. It was all eating away at him, driving him insane with his annoyance. He was this close to ripping his hair out. Seriously. Usually, Katsuki was able to take the pressure, putting up with it. Because that, all of that, was nothing new to him. But he just wanted all of this prom frenzy to be over. Why was everyone so worked up over it anyway? To Katsuki, it was of no importance. And the only reason it carried some significance to him was because of how much he cared about it. It was just one night though. One night of the year, when kids his age went out and danced to trashy music. Some got drunk, and others slept with each other. What was the point when you had all your life to do that stuff? What all had gotten to him was the way his friends acted about it. It was not their prom, and yet they wanted to know everything. Like how he was going to get you there, and what flower he was going to get you. What color was your dress, and how did you look in it? How were you two going to end your night? It was infuriating. The questions had not stopped up until the last minute, to the point that Patsuki had up and just turned off his phone. He was really irritated and seriously sick of their questions. Here they come, your mother said, coming down the stairs of your room, and laughing wholeheartedly. Bakugou, clad in what was supposed to be a three-piece suit, rolled his eyes at her, and with his hands shoved into his pockets, he turned his gaze to the stairwell, his eyes widening until he laid them onto you, completely shocked. You were stunning, so stunning that you had practically stunned him into silence. You are wearing a dress, with your hair pulled out of your face. Your smile was far from fading, shining brightly down at him. It felt like you were glowing, like you were the sun. Everything about you was downright perfect. You looked amazing. Your haircut looked amazing. And you seemed like a sparkling star. Far too good for him, and far too good for anyone else. He felt himself smile upon seeing you. Something that he didn't hold back from you, but certainly would not let anyone else see it. But you were special, and so was this night. So he was going to let you. He held out his hand to you, watching you take it gently. Absolutely beautiful, he said, mostly to you, but he couldn't help your parents hearing as well. The flash from their camera nearly blinding him, but he just chose to ignore it. This was more their night than his, but he didn't want to let his feelings getting in the way of a good time. So he was going to let you have it, all of it, with everything that you had wanted. You giggled, wrapping your arms around him in a hug, and your parents snatched another picture, and then you had pulled away, feeling him tense up in your arms. You knew that Katsuki was not really letting himself relax because of them, so you couldn't tell them what to do. Even though you would not admit it, they were kind of excited about your prom night. It was a little embarrassing because their excitement kind of matched yours. So you took his hand and promised your parents when you'd be home. Then you pulled them to the door. Your parents trying to take more pictures of you, but wishing you well. And thankfully, you were able to close the door, laughing softly when Katsuki began to pull you to the car. And once you were finally inside, away from their eyes, Katsuki then turned to you before turning on the car. The look in his eyes was deadly serious, but the smirk on his face made you laugh softly. Fond. "You look so damn hot," he told you, unashamedly, chuckling to himself. Then he leaned over and pressed a soft kiss to your lips. "I couldn't say that in front of your parents." "Yeah, we wouldn't be going out if you had said that." You laughed, then you pet your lips, looking down at your dress shyly. "Thanks, though. I was really hoping you'd like it. I finally got it a few weeks ago, and I love it." And seeing the excited smile on your face, your happiness, it made his heart jump. He would never tell you that. But just seeing you so happy just made all of this worth it. All of the heckling, all the pressure, and all of the ruthless questioning. This, but it was all building up to, and he realized that it was all worth it. He started the car and chuckled. "I'm glad you do. Now, let's go have some fun, alright? It's your night after all." And that it was. And you two enjoyed it to the fullest. Thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I hope you enjoyed listening to this as much as I did making it. Anyway, goodbye.